newsroom as we're getting an update on some of those victims and some of the efforts to find out why this happened.
Yeah, Randy, a lot of questions still need to be answered this morning. This, as you can imagine, is a very fluid situation, but we want to go back to that truck that is the centerpiece of this investigation right now. I want to show you an image we got a couple of hours ago of this white Ford F-150 there you see on Bourbon Street. This is a big part of the investigation by the FBI. They're using the license plate, the Texas license plate, to try and determine more information about this situation. So on the rear of the vehicle was a hitch with a white sticker pipe with a black cloth wrapped around it. The cloth may actually be a flag or contain something marking, which investigators are really trying to figure out exactly, could this be a part of the overall motive for this situation. Also, federal investigators and local law enforcement in New Orleans are trying to determine if the suspect in the vehicle ramming used a long gun rifle and was firing into the crowd while also running over people in Bourbon Street. So that's a big thing right now. They're trying to figure out when it comes to this entire situation. But we do know that state and city and local officials are currently speaking with the FBI as we speak, getting a briefing. We're told there's supposed to be a press conference at around 11 o'clock that could be pushed back possibly to noon as we're continuing to get some more information. Also, there's a lot of questions about where exactly was this person that was killed by police? Was this person staying in New Orleans? We're trying to figure out exactly if whether or not excuse me, sorry, I had a producer speaking in my ear. I'm sorry about that. Still trying to figure out exactly if this person was staying in New Orleans, possibly at an Airbnb or another location, and investigators are trying to figure out exactly if they need to go to any other places, whether or not this might be connected to the situation as well. So as you can imagine, Randy, Travers, and Gina, a lot of questions need to be answered this morning as police are trying to figure out, and the FBI is trying to figure out the overall motive moving forward to what exactly caused this person to do this in the first place. Guys, back to you.
And I think that's the big question that many of us want answered, especially the families who are frantically trying to figure out, is my loved one in a hospital right now fighting for